How much money are you going to spend in 2026? And out of that budget, what percentage goes toward what target?
Yeah, so we have 5.7 million total to spend in here in 2026. And so we have targets still to drill at Buchans. And so Buchans will probably see sort of something like 50% of the spend. And then Wilding will see the other 50. But that's going to be a moving target as we go here, right? Like we're drilling Buchans here in Q1 in winter because West Clementine we can only drill in winter. And let's say if West Clementine is a high grade classic Buchans-style massive sulfide discovery, great. Then it gets more of the money, right? Because that's a potential tier 1 discovery. Where conversely, if it doesn't work out, then the other 6 VMS deposits, massive sulfide deposits we have within the mining district, they get elevated in the order with, okay, we need to go down the pecking order here to the other deposits to try and make a new discovery or add more resources. So it'll be a sort of moving target as we go. And then same thing with Wilding. We have the top of bedrock. That's going to be step 1. Maybe we get a whole bunch of gold, a lot of gold response indicating maybe several more vein systems we didn't know existed. Maybe we don't, and so we have to sort of rethink sort of what the priorities there are. Because the whole point of that program is to, when you're doing something like top of bedrock, it's always great to have an orientation study over a known area of gold mineralization. So you know what it looks like in that geography, in that part of the world, and in that sort of mineralized system. And we still have the next 55 kilometers of that shear zone. And so the idea was in 2025 to just do top of bedrock across the entire thing. So this early top of bedrock program for Wilding in that one corridor where we have elm, alder, dogberry, etc., and red ochre is to really develop, what does this mineralization look like in a top of bedrock drill program? And if we do get a response in the top of bedrock and it's consistent and predictable and it seems to like that methodology works to say, okay, yes, this is where you should have gold mineralization in the bedrock, then we can, if that's successful, then we can apply it across the next sort of 50 odd kilometers of the trend, which is much more heavily covered and unexplored.